It's finally happening, boys. We got it. Rugby League 2025 or Rugby League 25 or Rugby League Live 5 is coming out. It's been since 2017, back when the big three were still together, that we last got a last Rugby League game. And I'm not gonna lie, it disappointed, to be honest. The game play was a little bit shaky for me, but I'm not gonna lie, the game was able to hold on for this long with the fan hub, and not to mention the gameplay still being some sort of a challenge. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I prefer the game styles of 2 and 3, but once you play it for a while, you start to understand the CPU and its tendencies. But in today's video, we're gonna talk about Rugby League Live 5 and some of the things I want to see in the game, and also just some initial reaction to what Andrew Apto said. So one of the things I'd like to see in this game is retro teams. Much like NBA 2K, I think retro teams would get more people to play the game for nostalgia. You know how cool it would be to run Jared Hayne and Billy Slater, have a rematch. I also think having the retro team sides there would also make for a really good scenario mode. Much like the 2K24 Mamba moments, we can recreate or rewrite NRL history. And with that, what should we think I've got in return? I'm saying we should get rewards for an Ultimate Team game mode. Now I think with this Ultimate Team game mode, and with this scenario mode, it's one of two things: stopping microtransactions, and 2, making Ultimate Team even worthwhile of a task, ensuring that players don't get extremely sweaty teams on the first day the game is released. Now another thing that I just want to talk about is career mode. Career mode in Rugby League games has been notorious for being the stock standard career mode. It got your basic buy players, and it literally is just you buying players. That's all it is, career mode in Rugby League Live 4. Now in this new career mode, I think we should actually have a scouting report. Yes, I think we should have feeder clubs to use in this thing. We should also sort of have like a FC25 system where we can like use scouting reports to scout players from junior teams. And I swear I'm going to lead on to my next point, which is a revamped player career mode. Now I really do think a revamped player career mode will be the difference for this game. Now I'm not gonna lie to you, player career mode in Rugby League Live has been pretty stock standard. Now for years now this game has been out and I've been playing multiple player career modes. I'm not gonna lie to you, getting to first grade feels like it's not even earned. Like it's literally the exact same thing as playing in normal Rugby League Live in, reserve grade. So with that, my proposition is we need to start from grassroots. Now I think that the researchers for this game need to go deep in, and research really deep clubs. And I'm talking about like NRL junior clubs. Like I'm not talking about Jersey Flag or Knock On Effect. I'm talking about fuller and junior clubs like St. Mary's Saints, Logan Brothers, teams like that. I think we should start our way there, then get scouted for a reps team. And then after that, from the reps team, you got to work your way to first grade. And I honestly think that that's going to make it more rewarding when you get to first grade. And I also think that there should be a story mode to this. And with the story mode, there should be cutscenes. And I definitely think there should be more cutscenes in the game. Because I'm not going to lie to you, Rugby League Live 4 cutscenes are bare bones. It's literally just a run out cutscene and the same thing every single time. It's like no difference. It's just same thing every single time. I think that the cutscenes would make it a little bit more engaging and also make fans very, very, very happy to see, especially with the lackluster ones we've been getting in recent memory. Now another thing I want to talk about real quick is the gameplay. A lot of people have been saying they're very 50-50 on the gameplay. Odd1X made a video explaining how he wanted Rugby League Live 4 gameplay because it was for longevity's sake. But I think him said something about him wanting Rugby League Live 3 gameplay. Correct me if I'm wrong. But in my opinion, I just genuinely think that just for this game to have quote unquote longevity, we should have a arcade style like Rugby League Live 3 and, simulation style like Rugby League Live 4. That way you'll get the best of both worlds. And also it is actually so amazing just to watch. Now I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm more likely to use the Rugby League Live 3 game mode as I actually am not very good at Rugby League Live 4, as you can tell from the gameplay you're getting from me on the screen right now. But I just prefer Rugby League Live 3 a lot more. I made content about it in the past. It's a very easy game to understand. But with that, a lot of people were saying that the tendencies were easy to pick up from the CPU. And with that, I say, well, look at the year we're in. 2024 is the year of AI. And I'm pretty sure that now the developers are going to have a little bit more of an AI, with them on their team. Now, one last thing I have to say about this before we close this video off is player customization. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I'm someone who loves customizing players to make them look like their modern day selves. Like, I swear, I spend most of my time in Rugby League Live 4 customizing the players to match what they actually look like in real life. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't been able to do that in this game as much as Rugby League Live 3 because it won't let you edit players that are licensed in the game. Now, with this, I think we should add more accessories, different colors of strapping tape. I also think we should add sleeves. Yes, arm sleeves. I definitely think we should just add arm sleeves in general, you know, leg sleeves, all that type of stuff. As far as I'm concerned for licensing, I definitely think the NRL should try and get Nike and Adidas on board to feature their football boots in the game. It would be a lot more better immersive experience for players to be able to customize the players that they're playing with, so it gives them more of a personal feel. Also, not to mention, it would also just be a lot better if the players looks very realistic. Now, another thing I wanted to talk about, which I've been saying a lot in this video, is a couple additions. Now, I do think the game should have multiple additions to the game for a couple of reasons. Number one, marketing. And number two, I just think it just deserves multiple additions to the game. Now, with that, obviously, we need a cover star. Now, in 2024, we were pretty sure that we were going to get the game that year, and I was pretty certain it was going to be Nathan Cleary. But in my opinion, I honestly think that Rugby League game cover players didn't really deserve their spot on the game. I know Cameron Smith had a pretty good 2015 season, but JT definitely took the stroll. But in 2017, what did Adam Reynolds actually do to deserve the cover? Same with Roger Tuivasa. Actually, Roger Tuivasa played okay that season, so it's like, okay, I guess. But in hindsight, you got to look at it as, you know, marketing thing. And I think, you know, the cover is either going to be like Reece Walsh or Nathan Cleary. I would love for it to be Mitchell Moses, but, you know. Also, by the way, the Legend Edition of the game should obviously have a legendary photo. That's why I've nominated Gordon Tallis of all people, because he's an NRL legend and he encapsulates what it means to be a rugby league player. But I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I just want this game to be out. Andrew Abdo said it's gonna be multi-platform and contemporary, so all these things follow that category of multi-platform and contemporary, and it doesn't seem too hard to do. Now, if Big Ant are the ones making this game, I'd just like to say that they have a large chip on their shoulder. They've had 7 years, and I'm not gonna lie to you, it is getting to the point where I think it just needs to be good or bad. Because look, we played Rugby League Live 4 for 2 years and we said alright, but once it hit 2020, we were like, where's a new game? And they didn't give it to us. So I think the NRL need to be very careful to who they give this license to, because they need to get the best game they can possibly get. Now, as far as covers go, I've been seeing a couple covers online, and NRL, if you are watching this, I do have a couple of covers that I've created that I think would be very, very good to use. One of which has been inspired by FIFA 21, Kylian Mbappe one with Mitchell Moses, which looks amazing, and one that's been just, I don't know, just originally made. So with that, guys, that is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please comment down what you guys think and what you guys want to see in the game. I just hope this game is contemporary. Who knows when we're getting the trailer? They said it's releasing this year, which has something to say about how badly they want to get this game out. I'm not gonna lie to you, if this game is trash, I'm literally not gonna play it at all. Anyway guys, I'm Shamanti, I'm out.